What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a truly exciting topic to discuss. For all you One Piece fans out there, we're going to be speculating on the 10 mythical devil fruits that we believe Eiichiro Oda could still introduce into the series. So if you're a big fan of One Piece, your devil fruit, this is a video for you and you're in for a treat. Without further ado, let's dive in. So first on our list, we have the Djinn paramecia fruit. The user could gain powers similar to a Djinn from Arabian mythology. Some abilities could be elemental manipulation. The Djinn are often associated with the control and manipulation of elemental forces. The user of the Djinn paramecia fruit might possess the ability to manipulate the elements such as fire, water, air, earth, or even more historic elements like lightning or even darkness. They could create and control these elements using them for offense, defense, or maybe even other purposes. Wish granting. That's what the Djinn is mostly known for. The Djinn are commonly depicted as beings capable of granting wishes. The user might have the power to fulfill desires or wishes to a certain extent. The limitations and constraints of wish granting would depend on the specific rules of the hypothetical Djinn paramecia fruit, such as the number of wishes allowed or the conditions that must be met. Djinn are often associated with illusions and trickery. The user might possess the ability to create powerful illusions, deceiving opponents and manipulating their perception of reality. These illusions could be used for misdirection, confusion, or to create a sense of fear or confusion. But the most overpowered ability of a Djinn is that Djinns are sometimes portrayed as having reality-altering abilities. The user might have limited control over reality itself, allowing them to reshape or manipulate aspects of the environment, objects, or even the physical laws within a certain range or scope. Think about changing gravity, mass. A lot of stuff can be changed, force, everything. Obviously, these abilities would be to be OP at their purest form, but I'm sure if Oda were to ever introduce it, he could nerf it enough to the point where it doesn't actually break the series. Next, we have my own personal favorite, just because I like fruits that allow people to fly. We have the Griffin mythical zone fruit. The user of this fruit could transform into a Griffin, a mythical creature with the body of a lion and the head and wings of an eagle. Some applications could be flight. In their full Griffin form, the user would have the ability to fly freely, utilizing their Griffin wings to soar through the air. The flight ability could provide them with an advantage in aerial combat or allow for swift travel over long distances. Griffins are huge animals known to tower over even the tallest humans. So, in a physical battle with a Griffin who could fly and lift you up in the air and just drop you from there, it will be a very difficult battle to win. They also have enhanced senses. Griffins are often depicted with heightened senses, particularly keen eyesight. The user of the Griffin zone fruit might possess enhanced vision, allowing them to spot distance or objects with great clarity. They might also have increased hearing or olfactory senses. Like I said, my personal favorite. Next, we have the Chilling mythical zone fruit. Contrary to popular belief, it is actually pronounced chilling and not killing. I had to research that before I made this video. But the Djinn is a creature of Chinese folklore. It is often associated with serenity, prosperity, and often has fire-related powers. Some abilities could be enhanced physical attributes. The Djinn are often described as majestic and powerful creatures. In their hybrid form, the user might gain enhanced physical attributes such as strength, speed, agility, and endurance. These enhanced abilities would allow them to excel in combat and perform extraordinary feats. Spirituality and purification. Djinns are associated with spirituality and purity in Chinese mythology. The user might possess a hiding connection to spiritual energy, enable them to sense and manipulate spiritual forces. They might also have the ability to cleanse or purify negative energies or influences in their surroundings. Think of it as a devil fruit having haki. The devil fruit having haki, not you specifically having haki. And that's observational haki. Healing abilities. Djinn are sometimes believed to possess healing properties. The user might have the ability to heal wounds, cure ailments, or even revive themselves to a certain extent. This healing power could extend to others, making them valuable in medical or support roles, almost like Marco. Luck manipulation. Djinns are often considered symbols of good luck and fortune. The user might possess the ability to influence or manipulate luck to some degree, granting them favorable outcomes or helping them avoid misfortune in various situations. Shit, for all we know, Buggy might have that power. Next, we have a fruit that might already have been introduced into the series. We have the Cerberus. I never get it right. The Cerberus Devil Fruit. Please forgive me if I butchered that. The user can transform into Cerberus, the three-headed dog guarding the gates of the underworld in Greek mythology. It is also said that Blackbeard might be the one who possesses this fruit, and it's a theory that has some merit to it. Of course, I'm not gonna get into much into the theory now, but let's just get into the abilities of somebody who possessed this fruit. The user of the Cerberus Zone fruit would gain the ability to transform into a hybrid form, resembling a combination of a human and the Cerberus. This form would likely have enhanced physical attributes, of course, such as strength, speed, and durability. Enhanced senses. Cerberus is often depicted as having heightened senses, including acute hearing and a keen sense of smell. The user of the Cerberus Zone fruit might possess enhanced senses, enabling them to detect faint sounds and sense over long distance. Fire manipulation. In many interpretations, Cerberus is associated with the underworld and fire. The user might have the ability to generate and control flames, either breathing fire from their mouths or summoning fiery attacks to burn their opponents. It is also, like I said, it is said that Blackbeard possesses this fruit, so we might have already seen this one, but since it's not confirmed, I felt the need to introduce it. Now we have the most OP fruit on this list, even stronger than the Djinn. We have the Brahmastra Paramecia fruit. This fruit could give the user the power to summon and control the Brahmastra, an incredible destructive weapon from Hindu mythology. The Brahmastra is said to be able to destroy the world and create it at will. There's nothing. If Oda was to ever introduce this fruit, I don't think there's anybody standing up to somebody that has this fruit. So this one is very highly unlikely, but I still like to put it in just because of how OP it is, and I definitely did need one from Hindu mythology. Energy manipulation. The user of the Brahmastra Devil Fruit, the Paramecia fruit, might possess the ability to generate, control, and manipulate a potent form of energy similar to the mythical Brahmastra. They could shape this energy into various forms, such as beams, blasts, or even spears, and unleash devastating attacks. But the most OP power of the Brahmastra is reality alterations. In some interpretations, the Brahmastra is known to have reality altering properties. Therefore, the user might have not limited but unlimited reality manipulative abilities, allowing them to bend or reshape aspects of the environment to their advantage. They basically become God. If somebody was to eat this fruit, if this fruit was to ever exist in One Piece, that person would become a god. Simple as that. Okay, next we have the Baku Baku no Mi model Dream Eater. This would be a mythical zone, of course. This fruit will grant the user his ability to consume and manipulate dreams, such as the mythical Baku. Some applications could be dream consumption. The user of the Baku Baku no Mi could possess the ability to consume and devour dreams. This could involve physical consumption, as the user's body transforms to devour his dreams in the form of tangible objects or energy. Dream assimilation. Upon consuming the dreams, the user might be able to assimilate the quality, skills, or memories associated with those dreams. By devouring dreams of different individuals, they could gain a diverse range of abilities or knowledge, enhancing their own power. Dream projection. The user might have the power to project the dreams they have consumed, manifesting them in the physical world. These projections could take the form of illusions, creating realistic and immersive dream-like situations to confuse or disorient opponents. But most OP one is probably dream manipulation. With the ability to consume and manipulate dreams, the user could have the power to influence the dreams of others. They might be able to enter someone's dreams, alter the dream's content, or even induce nightmares or pleasant dreams at will. I mean, if you're caught in their dreams, basically a one-shot kill, for being honest. Because if they can manipulate the dreams, then they can make you dream forever, unless somebody wakes you out of the dream. In a one-on-one fight, it's slow-key OP, I'm not gonna lie. The first fruit on our list is the Nemean Lion Zone fruit. Now, this fruit would grant the user the strength, agility, and almost invincible hide of the legendary Nemean lion. Some abilities of this fruit could be, of course, the hybrid transformation, where the user would be able to transform into a hybrid form resembling a combination of a human and a Nemean lion. This form would likely grant the user enhanced physical attributes such as strength, speed, agility, and durability, just like any other zone we've seen. I think the close example could be Lucci's cheetah devil fruit, or leopard devil fruit. In Greek mythology, the Nemean lion is also said to be invulnerable to conventional weapons. The user might inherit a similar level of durability, making them highly resistant to physical harm and attacks, or they might also be impervious to most forms of weaponry or possess heightened regenerative abilities. Next, we have enhanced strength. The Nemean lion was renowned for its incredible strength. In their hybrid form, the user might possess immense physical strength, allowing them to overpower opponents and exert tremendous force. They might be capable of crushing objects, delivering powerful strikes, or performing extraordinary feats of strength. This fruit will also come with access to the sharp claws and fangs of a Nemean lion. Their teeth and claws possess exceptional cutting power and might be able to cut through even the strongest armor, might be able to even bypass hockey if we think about it. Next, we have probably the most renowned mythical whatever in this video. We have the Mjolnir paramecia fruit. Now, I think you already hear Mjolnir, you already know what I'm talking about. The user would gain the ability to summon and control a hammer similar to Mjolnir. They could call the hammer to their hand from any distance and will grant them enhanced strength, allowing them to deliver devastating blows. Matter of fact, just think Thor. That's all you have to think. Mjolnir is strongly associated with lightning. The user might possess the power to generate and control lightning. They could create bolts of lightning, channel them through their hammer, and release powerful electrical abilities. In Norse mythology, Mjolnir is also said to allow opponents' wielder to fly. Therefore, the user of the Mjolnir paramecia devil fruit might have the ability to fly or levitate using their hammer. The powers are often connected with the weather, so the user might have some control over natural phenomena such as storms, thunderclouds, and winds. They could summon storms and manipulate weather patterns to their advantage. Like I said, it's basically become Thor. Which, who doesn't want to become Thor? The fuck? Next, we have the Sphinx. Forgive me for butchering these names, people. The Sphinx zone fruit. This fruit would grant the ability to transform into a Sphinx, a mythical creature from Egyptian mythology with the body of a lion and the head of a human. Some abilities of this fruit could be riddle knowledge. In Egyptian mythology, the Sphinx is often associated with posing riddles and testing the knowledge of those who encounter it. The user of the Sphinx zone fruit might possess deep knowledge of riddles and puzzles, allowing them to challenge opponents with enigmatic questions or tests. Think Law's Room, but maybe instead of that, the Sphinx fruit could put you, it asks you a riddle and it puts you in a room or in a little bubble where if you answer the question, you defeat it, you get to go free. But if you don't, you might be stuck in there forever. Just think about that. And they also have enhanced senses. Sphinxes are often portrayed as having extraordinary senses, including keen eyesight and sharp hearing. The user might possess enhanced sensory perception and enable them to detect minute details, spot distant objects, or hear sounds beyond the range of a normal human. This would be a good fruit for somebody who doesn't know observation hockey. Kid. Sphinxes are typically depicted with wings, allowing them to fly. In their hybrid form, the user might have functional wings that enable them to take to the air, grants them the ability to fly or glide over extremely short distances. That would be useful. But like I said, Sphinxes are OP, very OP. If you literally just think about this. Think, who could I use? There's this guy from My Hero Academia. I don't know if his name is Shinso, but he asks you a question, and if you answer the question, he gets to control you. A Sphinx might have that ability where you don't even need to answer the question. If you ignore him, it might put you in a position where a very dangerous position. So you have to answer the question. But if you miss it, if you don't get the question right, you still get fucked up. So look out for that one. I know I said that the Griffin was my favorite, but I just love flowers and plants and trees. You know, I'm a peaceful guy. Now we have the Yggdrasil paramecia fruit. This drawn from Norse mythology. This fruit could allow the user to create and control trees similar to the wall tree Yggdrasil. The same tree that even I think Kratos couldn't cut it. This is a very strong tree. Let's get into it though. The abilities of this fruit could be wall tree manipulation. The user of the Yggdrasil paramecia fruit might possess the ability to manipulate and control the properties of a wall tree similar to Yggdrasil. They could influence the growth, shape, and structures of plants and trees, including accelerating their growth, controlling their movements, or even creating new ones. Yggdrasil is believed to connect to different realms in Norse mythology. The user might also have the ability to access and traverse various dimensions or realms, allowing them to move between different locations to tap into different sources of power. We know that different dimensions exist in One Piece. Take the mirror role, for example, that Brule possesses. Life energy absorption. The user might be able to absorb and enhance life energy from plants, trees, and living beings, using it to enhance their own strength, heal injuries, or restore vitality. Immortality or regeneration. Yggdrasil is often associated with immortality and regeneration. The user might possess an enhanced healing factor, allowing them to regenerate lost limbs or even heal from severe injuries. They might also have an extended lifespan of some form of immortality linked to the life force of the world tree. Now that I think about it, you know who could have this fruit? Emu. I mean, he's always surrounded by flowers and whatever. If Emu's able to control the world tree, it'll also explain his immortality. I might make a theory on that. Matter of fact, I will. Watch out. I'm gonna do some research for that. But that's just a rundown of the Yggdrasil tree. But that's it. That's part 1 done of 10 mythical fruits that might still be introduced in the One Piece universe. Let me know if y'all want me to get this video to, what should I say, 1,000 likes, and I'll get y'all a part 2 and a part 3. I already have those videos in the tuck. It's just waiting for y'all. It's your boy Darling Tin. You gotta say Tin, and I'm out.